I had a client the other day who said something about, science and medicine, and he said, "Oh, that makes sense. You're not into science, and you're not into modern medicine. You're into Ayurveda and Chinese medicine." And I kind of chuckled, and we had a little conversation about it, and it got me thinking about that very topic. I've always said that I have no problem with Western medicine or modern science, unless it's the wrong use of that Western medicine. And vice versa. If someone comes to me and they break a leg, I don't tell them to climb up my stairs, get on my table, and I'll do some acupuncture. No. They go to the hospital and they get an x-ray, and they need a cast, or they need whatever they need. So there's a right use of different types of medicine. The issue I have, and this is the beauty of Ayurveda and Chinese medicine, is that it understands, respects, honors, and has a very profound and deep understanding of the human body and how the immune system works, how the tissues develop, how the inflammatory process works. It's actually very, very sophisticated in most systems. So when we apply a technology or a medicine or technology in the body that is not aligned with the actual natural laws of healing, that's where the problem of science comes in. Because, just for an example, if someone has a sore knee, the body may need to go into some inflammation, and there may be a process of repairing that knee through. But if we just take a medicine, say an NSAID, and just keep taking it, then guess what? We may end up damaging that knee more and more. We may feel less pain, but in the process, we may be damaging the knee. Where in reality, the knee needs healing. It needs the right nutrients. It may need some proper PT. It may need some magnet therapy. May need some particular poultices over the knee to support the blood flow, acupuncture. So many things can help heal that tissue in the knee. So that's just an example. So science is good in and of itself, but the application, when it's not in alignment with the laws of healing, that's where we get into trouble. And this is where having an absolutist perspective that the advancement of modern medicine and science is absolutely good. Just like we can't have an absolutely, perspective that, no, that's bad, only ancient medicine is good. But when you take Ayurveda, for example, and you apply modern medicine to the principles of Ayurveda, it could integrate it quite well. Now, there are certain medicines that are highly, highly toxic, and those will also have to be taken into consideration, and that's something that Ayurveda would do. Ayurveda only uses toxic substances when the situation is very severe. So the principle in Ayurveda is have the greatest effect with the least amount of toxicity or stress on the body. That's the principle. So one of the things with Western medicine typically is that because many doctors aren't allowed to use more moderate technologies or things like even like nutrients or herbs, they have to go to the big guns very quickly, which can create a lot of imbalance. So there's a lot of things we can do before we get to that point. So one fine day, I hope there's an integration. It's beginning a little bit now in some ways, but because of the limitations in the systems, it's very difficult. So that's my thought for today.